Everybody, this is Mario, my buddy, my diesel buddy. He's had trucking companies. He had all different kinds of businesses. I just ran into him at the Nissan dealership. We just did the trees here. He knew I was going to get the truck, but I haven't seen him in like months, years.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, I got my truck. And so what was your first impression? Like, I mean, I know you've seen it, but you haven't really.
Although they said it wasn't as large as they originally said it was going to be, it's still massive.
It's still big.
It's still, I mean, a mammoth of a truck. I mean, and I'm coming from an F-350 four-door long bed dually world. That's what I rebuilt from the ground up. 6.0,
So you know big trucks.
650s, dump trucks, semi-trucks, 18 liters. Yeah, this thing's big.
Yeah.
I mean, just sitting inside of an F-350 and seeing the space, you very well know you're a big dude. I feel like there's plenty more, and there's plenty more I could get. Oh, man. Oh, nuts. That's just dual motor.
60.
It's
Right.
okay. So, what settings or what trim did you get?
This is the dual motor, 600 horsepower. I got the, this is the Founder series, so it comes with full self-driving, which has all the hardware, but they haven't downloaded the software yet. So in 2 or 3 months, supposedly, they're supposed to download the full self-driving software. And I'm going to try to get the beta software, which is on my mom's car. So basically it'll be the cutting edge software for full self-driving.
And that's where every Tesla talks with itself and just instantly updates and instantly updates.
Yeah. This has even the just basic, it doesn't have autopilot, but even cruise control, it starts and stops. So it's kind of like a generic version of self-driving. See, it's on cruise control right now. It's starting and stopping, but it's on cruise.
I like the suede.
Yeah.
It's a nice touch. I've always liked that. The simplicity is fantastic.
The white is Founder series. I didn't want the white, but that's what it came with. I didn't pick that. So if you ever see one that's white, that means that's Founder series.
And that's like a pleather that they have, right?
They call it vegan leather.
Yeah.
So, but that's something that could be. That would be the first thing I replace.
Or wrap it.
Yeah, wrap it. Or my buddy owns a vinyl shop, so he does interiors and stuff. So I'll just do that.
I was gonna say, I don't know where you want to go. If you want to go on the highway, how is it on the highway?
Yeah, I'm gonna take you on the highway a little bit.
Oh crap. All right. So, any complaints?
There is a little. This window here, it had a loose window motor. I'm just dealing with it because I'm not wanting it to take it back to service because I don't know how long they'll have it.
Yeah.
Also, too, the service is kind of slow. It's like,
well,
it's 100.
And then it's on the history.
Yeah.
It doesn't even feel like it, huh? It feels so planted on the ground.
Yeah,
like it's solid.
Yeah. Like 1,500 pounds of just like ballast, basically. I don't like these because, like, if you put it all the way down, then the sun hits you. So I basically got a real dark tint right here. So now it's bearable. But before, dude, like, it's like no matter how you put it, it's like the sun was hitting you. If you put it like this, the sun was right here. If you put it like this, the sun was right here. So I tinted this like super dark, and now it's like not that big a deal.
With the amount of room that they have here, you would have thought they would have brought like a little shade that you could have brought down, right?
Basically, they just
up. That would have been good.
They took everything from the Model X or whatever. So they had the same exact parts. They just used everything the same.
And quite honestly, I would even eliminate this. Just put like 2 little hooks or something, you know, and then just bring out the shade and hook it where you want to hook it. Different takes care, right? We all use them, babies and stuff. But
they definitely did something.
I can Monday morning quarterback all I want, right?
I mean, hey,
You have rear view mirrors, so I thought that was gonna be a camera.
Yeah, they do
function.
have cameras. That
So you can set it?
You can use, yeah.
Have you used them, and are they? Do they show you like what you want to see, right?
Yeah, I think you could kind of get away with not having mirrors if you really wanted to.
It's a pretty good view.
Yeah.
So is that one camera in the center, like with a?
This is your rear view
convex
camera.
dome?
You can kind of.
Or is that all three cameras cut together?
No, that's one.
Okay.
That's three. That's your front view, and that's your rear view.
How difficult was it to learn the? Well, your mom already had a Tesla, so it's
Yeah, the
learning curve.
my biggest learning curve was the rear view mirror, like looking here, because this one here, it's really small,
Yeah.
and I mean you can see out of it, but not really that great. So I don't even really use it. And the only time you can see out of it is if you have that tonneau cover up, and I don't have the tonneau cover up very much.
No.
So I'm used to just using this. This is my navigation here. So. But,
Yeah, I would think if you didn't have to take it to Tesla and have that on your history for anything, I wouldn't do.
yeah, it's just, I mean, because
What
I hate saying
What could it possibly be? 2 or 3 bolts that need
Right,
tightening?
exactly.
I mean, you're
Well, another thing too is like, what if I take it apart and break it and then void the warranty or something? You know,
But
so I took it wrong.
fair enough.
Yeah.
No, you can't. They just change all of this, right? God, I love it, man. I love it.
I'm gonna let him get ahead of us a little bit. This is my favorite corner.
What have you towed with this? What's the heaviest?
Almost 20,000 pounds.
Man. All right, so it has a little more body roll than I would have thought.
Yeah.
I thought it wouldn't have rolled. I thought, doesn't it on airbags too?
Yeah.
And it levels out, or it should,
Yeah.
but just not that fast.
Well, it's 7,000 pounds, and then it can't. It's not really. I don't know what setting. It's probably on the lowest setting. Yeah, we're on low. So
On the ride height? Okay.
yeah.
Man, that's so cool.
Well, you figure that's it. I mean, can you imagine trying to do that with a 350?
Yeah, right? No way. So the steering wheel,
Yeah.
did it get something used to, or was it just like whatever?
Yeah, it's now I'm so used to it. It's hard to drive other vehicles because not only I didn't know if I was going to like the Squircle, that's what they call it, half square, half circle. But actually, my hands naturally sit on the sides or sit on top. So that I love that because I like to drive with one hand, and also too, since it's fly-by-wire.
Oh, that's right.
You don't have to turn as much. So basically, even at slow RPMs, you can. This is all you have to turn, one hand. You could like basically have a cup of coffee and back to get in your trailer, or like basically do a donut with one hand. You know, so you really don't need ever to cross over either way.
So I want to make a proposition.
Okay. You're on tape now, so watch.
Well, no, that'll work. That'll work. Do you want to see if we start making performance parts or accessories for Cybertrucks?
They need to make some. There's only one company that I know of, and they're like, I think they're like in Texas or something. You know?
I'm making some stuff now for F-350s. I've always made little stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah, man. If you want, I mean, not.
Yeah.
Now
give me
that
some
I have
ideas.
access to a Tesla,
Yeah.
I can go ahead and bring something to the table.
Yeah.
And be like, yo, you want to try it? Let's give it a
Yeah.
shot. Like, hey, how about these shades? There you go.
Exactly. I bet there's like 2 or 3, little issues that I'm sure like
What's underneath here?
I don't know. To be honest with you. I don't know if that's hollow or parts or what.
I mean, if you wanted to, we could even try to put like, not drill into it obviously, right?
Yeah.
But underneath here, glass, like maybe cab lights.
Yeah.
Like an F-350.
Right?
Never know, man.
Never
Some
know.
people like that.
Yeah. Maybe we got lights here.
Okay. And in the center?
I don't know. I think it's just the sides. I haven't peeled the plastic off yet.
I love how everything's just touched. Yeah.
And then this has that little light there.
How is it with your phone and Bluetooth and?
Pretty good. I mean, I'm in control with my watch. My watch is to control.
Nice.
So a lot of times I don't like to carry my phone with me. If I'm just running to an estimate real quick, I don't want to, so I can close things with my phone. I mean, my watch. I'm going to set up too, like with Siri, so you can just say, Siri, open truck, Siri, pop this, pop that. So, you don't even have to, like, if you're carrying stuff.
Yeah. That is fantastic. And I'm sorry if you answered me, I didn't hear you. What's the heaviest thing you've towed?
Almost 20,000 pounds.
So what was it?
It was
or debris or something?
It was like a equipment trailer, 6-ton equipment trailer, with additional, of course, stuff on it, because we built it up, the sidewalls and everything. So we put probably another 2,000 pounds of steel on it, and then I had a mini skid, which is 4,500, and tree debris. So that's close to 20,000 pounds, and it pulled it like nothing. And what's cool is the airbags, I was able to come up under the trailer, put on extract mode. Normally you have to crank the trailer up in order to bring the tail of the trailer down so it hits the ramps. I was able to put on extract mode, lift the trailer up, put the ramps down, drive all the debris in there, load the entire trailer, and then hit another button, come down to basically ride load level, and just pull it. And then also has all your, just like your trailer modes. You can, instead of using trailer brakes assist, it actually uses the trailer brakes and your regenerative braking. So it actually adds regenerative braking to slow you down instead of just using regular brakes. So it actually, you get some of that power back.
Yeah.
By charges it instead of wearing your brakes out.
Fantastic. So, and if you learn how to use it right, you don't even have to touch the brakes.
Yep.
You can always coast to an intersection and you just.
So you want to drive it?
Man, yeah, sure.
All right, let's go.
Cool. Wow. All right. Was not expecting this today.
The hardest thing to get used to is probably the steering and the brakes.
The steering and the brakes?
Yeah, because the steering, I forgot to tell you, the steering is fly-by-wire. So, I'm going to adjust it. Let's see.
I was thinking there was a button.
Everything's like electronic.
It's all right.
Yeah. The seat stuff's on the side just like a regular truck. You don't need to see that. Oh, this is funny. This is your park, and then this is your drive, reverse, and then also you have a secondary here. So if the screen blacks out, you can hit drive that way.
And if that blacks out, you just remember where it's at.
Yep.
Nice.
It turns super sharp. It's
Interesting.
the computer is telling it how much to turn. So you'll oversteer like right away.
So the regenerative braking is on now.
Yes.
Damn, you ain't kidding.
Yeah, it's like a sports car.
I've seen
It's like a
several
go-kart.
comparisons, and the quarter mile racing between the H. It's not a Hummer. What do they call it?
H2O or H3, whatever. Hummer.
Yeah, the electric
Whatever
one.
that thing is.
And then the Rivian,
Yeah.
and this thing wins all the time.
Smokes it.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
You see it?
They just said, dude, it's like antiquated what these people bring to the table. Like, it just makes no sense whatsoever. Like, why? Like, this is the most commonsensical design, and the fact that he went to 48 volts,
Yes.
It's just like, why hasn't the vehicle industry evolved to that by
They're
now?
probably trying to do it, but it takes them years. They'll
Let me go this.
yeah. It'll probably take them like 8 years to get to where this one's at right now.
Yeah. Very smooth.
Yeah.
Just the responsiveness, man.
Go up there and get pole position. That way you can punch it off the lines. That's the funnest part.
The hassle.
Oh, yeah.
The
Signals are here.
Gotcha.
Sorry. That's
Yep.
another thing. It's hard to.
carbon fiber. Yeah. Okay. What plans do you have for it?
I wanted to. Basically, right now, I'm just going to get it wrapped.
And you have somebody who's going to do that?
I'm working
If not,
with.
I have somebody.
Yep, I'm working with a couple people, but I'm still open. I haven't made my final yet. I'm having a problem with people doing mock-ups. I'm like, here's all my stuff, here's what I want, and then they're dragging their feet.
Oh, man. What's the fastest you've taken it? Wow. Wow, man. And it's like it never gets old.
No.
Never gets old. What's the highest you've taken it?
It's what do they lock it out at like 115 or something. 'Cause
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I figure, weighs 7,000 pounds. You probably don't want to be going real fast with 7,000. You never be able to stop it.
Yeah. It's like we say the same thing with a dump truck. It's like, dude, you're carrying 72,000 pounds.
Right.
The most a dump truck can carry, a tri-axle dump truck.
I
You
guess
don't want to be going over 65, 70
Right.
miles an hour.
Yeah, you can't stop.
Like taking turns, somebody jumps in front of you, just
Yeah,
something comes loose.
anything.
And I've raced them before, man.
Yeah.
Working nights. Got into like in the 96s. That was the fastest my truck went. That was it. But yeah, it's scary, especially when you let go. That's when everything starts shaking. Everything starts. Want to turn around in here?
Yeah.
Go back. Can I go over there?
Yeah.
So, any things? How's the steel? What do you think?
I think go to the next. Yeah, go to the next one.
I just
Yeah. You can throw it in reverse too. Go through that wall. Yeah, see if you can.
Let's see the turning radius. No.
Quite. Wow. I didn't think you could do that.
Come on, come on. Look at that.
Wow. That's pretty sharp. I didn't think
That
you could
is
make that.
impressive. That was tight, man.
Yeah, dude. I didn't think you were gonna make that.
No, me neither. That was impressive. All right, so I can't see anything down there in that area.
Yeah, this is a big blind spot right here.
Yeah. Well, that helps, but
Yeah.
if you don't catch it and you know exactly
Right.
the vehicle
Yeah.
dimensions, you're gonna run over. You're gonna curb it.
That's what's good about having your cameras.
Isn't that amazing? How it just shows you where you're at and everything.
There we go. Yeah, I use the cameras a lot.
It is. It's so amazing. Hey, so what's up? Did you see the flight? I know you saw the flight. Number 4?
Yeah.
Amazing, man.
Yeah, he's just, man. it's
Over
so
an
fun.
hour of footage, man, of the whole
Yeah.
flight, everything. It's amazing. Yes. Have you taken a boat to the ramp and stuff?
Not yet. It actually has a river mode, so it pressurizes. You hit it, it lifts it up, pressurizes the battery pack. So
Pressurizes the battery
Yeah,
pack
so
to make
it-
sure of any. Okay.
any leaks won't go into the battery.